Welcome to this daily hypnosis session to handle tinnitus. Before we begin, it's important to listen to this session in a comfortable environment where you won't be disturbed. Please do not listen to this hypnosis session if you're driving or operating heavy machinery. If you have any medical conditions or concerns, consult a healthcare professional before attempting hypnotherapy. And now, on to the hypnosis. And as we sit here, you might start to notice how comfortable the chair feels beneath you, supporting you as you lean back and let yourself relax. And isn't it interesting how your attention can begin to shift toward your own breathing, becoming aware of each breath flowing in and out. And as you focus on your breath, you may also find your eyelids feeling heavier, naturally desiring to close, to let go. And what if you were to become curious about the space between each breath? That pause, that silent space that allows for complete relaxation. It's like that small gap between thoughts where all potential resides. And you can't not notice how these words lead you further down into a state of peaceful trance as you drift, float and slide into a tranquil abyss. Your body knowing exactly how to unwind, as if it's been practicing this for years. It is not essential that you listen to every word I say, because the part of you that knows how to deeply relax will hear everything it needs to. And as you sit there, comfortably absorbed in this growing sense of tranquility, I wonder if you could imagine the staircase, one that descends downwards into an even deeper level of relaxation. It's a staircase of your own design, perhaps wood or marble, illuminated softly with the light of your choosing. And you may notice the handrail, perfect for your grasp, inviting you to begin your descent. Each step you take invites you into a more profound experience. Each step a layer of relaxation so wonderful that it's impossible not to surrender to it. But we're in no hurry. Maybe you'd like to pause and marvel at how the space around you feels so inviting, echoing with the promise of deeper serenity. And when you find it comfortable to do so, you can move down that staircase at a pace that feels right for you, recognizing that with every step, you're not falling but rather sinking deeper into a wonderful, liberating sensation. And you realize you've already known how to reach this inner sanctuary. You've merely forgotten and needed this gentle reminder to find your way back. And as you find yourself so deeply relaxed now, that ease in this sanctuary you've created within your mind, it's curious, isn't it, how the mind can manifest sensations like the tinnitus you've been aware of. Yet, if the mind has the power to create these sensations, it also holds the potential to manage them, to bring you relief. Imagine for a moment the small room inside your mind where the sound resides. In this room, there's a volume knob and it's labeled tinnitus. You don't need to turn it down right now, just acknowledging that it's there. Acknowledging is the first step towards changing, and you can change, can't you? Have you ever noticed how certain sounds can be soothing? The gentle rustle of leaves in a light breeze, or the soft murmur of a stream in the distance. What would happen if those soothing sounds were to blend with the tinnitus? It is not so much that the original sound disappears, but that it becomes part of a larger, more harmonious soundscape. And you can embrace this integration whenever you choose to. And we all have filters, don't we? Filters that let us focus on what's important while setting aside the distractions. Your mind is capable of filtering sounds too, moving what's important to the foreground, while the unnecessary hums and buzzes fade into the background. Naturally, you might find yourself starting to filter not just the way you perceive tinnitus. Not because I say so, but because your inner wisdom just knows how. And isn't it fascinating how the mind has its own rhythm and tempo, much like a symphony where each instrument contributes but does not overwhelm? Imagine now if the sound of your tinnitus could find its place within that symphony, not as a soloist demanding attention, but as a subtle note, adding depth without overpowering. Of course, we're not dismissing the sensation, but rather transforming it, giving it a new role, a softer touch. This new role can be as a quiet reminder to breathe deeply, to stay grounded. And isn't it amazing how an unwanted sensation can become a pathway for greater self-awareness? And you know, some days are better than others. When the noise seems more pronounced, it's okay. See it as a fluctuating tide rather than a constant wave. Even tides recede, giving way to calmer waters. And it's natural for your awareness to ebb and flow, to drift between noticing and forgetting. And you're getting much, much better at forgetting, aren't you? And you can recall this state of deep relaxation whenever you need to, accessing these tools and insights to help guide your way. You've always had this power, haven't you? You've just needed the space, the time to remember it. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. With each number, you might find yourself becoming more alert, more awake, and more grounded in the present moment. And isn't it interesting how you can bring with you the sensations of peace, relief, and a newfound wisdom as you awaken? Starting with 1, feel energy returning to your limbs, and 2, you're becoming more aware of your surroundings. 3, maybe you'd like to stretch a bit as your body prepares to return fully. 4, your eyes might begin to flutter, eager to open. And 5, you can open your eyes feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to embrace your day with newfound perspectives. And whenever you hear the sounds that used to disturb you, you remember this sanctuary you've discovered. It's a reminder not to fight the sound but integrate it, transforming it into something far less disruptive. And each time you remember, you'll find the sound easier to manage, won't you? I hope this session has been a valuable journey for you, one that you can revisit whenever you need some quiet guidance from within. Keep exploring these newfound perspectives as you navigate your daily life. Until next time, goodbye and good mental health.